All right, guys, so we're going to take a look at this podcast that Mark Norman happened to be a guest on. This is probably a few years old, at least a year old. It's got 6.6 thousand views on Mark Norman's channel. I've never heard of these guys. I don't know this podcast, but we got to cover this simply because Mark Norman seems to do every fucking podcast. Okay? Let's hear.
Beautiful theater.
Beautiful theater, bad town.
Well, all right. And
Ugly town.
hey, follow us, Birmingham.
Yeah.
And then we drove in today, and Tyler met us, and then we did.
Oh, wait, is this one of those comedy podcasts where the guys are too afraid to shit on anything? Oh, don't shit on Birmingham. That's where a lot of our listeners are located. Like, who gives a fuck, bro?
the Strand Theater here in lovely Shreveport.
Mm-hmm.
What a hot crowd.
So many white people too. Was there more white people tonight or last night?
Probably tonight. Well, they drove in from the burbs.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is like, these towns.
I mean, the quality of this is just dog shit. I don't even know if I can fix this. Let me see. We get people in my comments complaining about the quality of other people's shit. Like, I didn't change nothing, man. It just is that way. All right, let's see. Mark Norman's about to go off.
The downtown area tends to be very urban, and then you go out and it gets a little more honky-fied.
I saw them one time at Lollapalooza, Honky Five.
Oh, yeah.
Second stage. They were great. All right. So, Mark, but we had.
I mean, Mark looks uncomfortable, dude. He is sandwiched in between these two guys that, might have opened for, like, Jim Gaffigan in 2012. You know what I mean? Don't know who you are. It's a podcast called We're Dying Down Here, a stand-up comedy podcast. I've never heard of or seen either one of these guys. Tyler Arsenault and JP Leonard. I mean, JP has to be the guy in the backwards hat, right? Has to be.
We had black people there at the show.
Yeah.
There was one. I saw one.
They were cleaning, but they were there. I'm joking. No, we had a couple POCs.
Thank you for tuning in to We Might Be Canceled.
Yeah. These are these soft comedians that are not willing to say anything remotely funny. Right? Like, that's funny. Even your co-host over here laughed at that joke. Yeah, we had black people at the show. They were cleaning up. Funny stuff, man. You're even making Mark feel uncomfortable. Look at him. Hey, we may be canceled. Oh, my God. Again, to suffer through this, to be willing to sit here and actually listen to this, to indulge this podcast, right? Insane. Why would anybody do that? Mark Norman reposted this, and it probably got more views than it did on their actual channel. And only got 6.6. Because this guy's, oh, I'm a comedian, but hey, don't say anything too racy.
No. So let's bring it back to Lafayette, which we're not there, but you've done Lafayette Club 337 numerous times, multiple
Countless.
times.
So
right out
many.
of COVID, you did 5 shows in 2 days.
Oh,
I
is
remember
that right? Wow.
Yeah, because we're like very limited capacity.
How come half of this guy's beard looks to be painted on, and then the other half is like real hair? Sorry, this is the stuff that I notice, folks. Because you can't listen to anything that they're saying because it's fucking nothing, right? I'm just staring at this guy's beard like that looks drawn on halfway, and then the rest looks real. Weird. What a choice. Anyways, it's a choice just like his fucking hair. What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah.
We had you back in maybe 2016 or 17.
Essentially
was
meaning
the
you don't have
first
to look
one.
like that.
We had you one more time after that. Then we had you 3 days before you did.
Boy, Mark is really having a good time. He's having a blast. Enjoying himself. I think he'd rather be shit-faced, watching fucking Deal or No Deal or something.
Out to lunch.
Oh, that's right. I had to run that out.
Yeah,
It was like
and
a quick one, right? That was the last minute one.
No, that was kind of in advance, and then we and then COVID shut everything down. Then we had you a couple times. We had you after COVID. We did those 5 shows in 2 days.
And how is this a stand-up comedy podcast? I would say Kill Tony is a stand-up comedy podcast. This is just stand-up comedians doing a podcast. This is just every podcast. So it's a podcast, really.
Days, and then we had you like at least 2 more times. We did
Yeah, I love
maybe
that room.
3.
Been
Yeah.
there. That was the best room in Louisiana. I always say. Love
Okay, so what I'm deciphering here is this guy is a comedy club owner, manager, something. Because he keeps saying, we had you. He could be a resident. Maybe that's what we'll say. That's how you'll use the we. Because he lives there. And Mark came there, so we got to see you. But I'm thinking he actually looks like the type of guy to be like, yeah, I'm a comedy club owner. I also do like 10 minutes up front.
Love that room. JP kills it. Well, it's run by a comic, so you know what to do. Plus, at the DoubleTree, you get free cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And the only thing good about COVID shows were it was limited capacity, so you could sell out.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, look at me, I sold out a show. And you're like, well, there's
See, that's a sentence you rarely hear. I've only been hearing it from Joe Rogan recently, thinking that, performing at the mothership is somehow going to make him a better comic. Here's this. Every other comedian complains about comedy club owners doing time. And here's this guy, even Mark Norman, saying, a comic running the club is what you want. It's like, yeah, but you'll go on Tuesdays with Stories 3 days after this and talk about how that's annoying. And how even though the guy is claiming to be a comedian, he's also the boss. He's also the one that writes your check, gives you cash, whatever it is. And he's doing time. Of course they're going to say he's a good comedian or a comedian in general. You got to keep kissing the fucking ring, dude. Because these guys that run the clubs are the ones that are going to allow you to get better at your craft. So without them allowing you stage time, you don't get better. It's a cycle, bro. We figured it out.
well, there's 40 people here.
Yeah. It's
Spread out.
Two people wearing masks and an umbrella. But
Yeah, right.
no, those are great. And we had you this year. That was the last minute show.
Yeah, it was quick, right? It was
yeah,
like a
'cause
week or
it was
two
right
ahead
before the
up.
special, right before the Netflix special.
Oh,
you were
soup to
running.
nuts.
Yeah. So we did two shows in one night. That was bonkers.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. And so Soup to Nuts on Netflix, great special.
Hey, thanks.
All right, so we figured out JP's the guy that's got the fucking Jay Leno, reverse Jay Leno. Okay? Either way, neither one of these guys matter to anybody else that aren't comedians, right? Like, first of all, you're a comedy club owner, so not gonna check out your stand-up, right? No fucking way it's good. Is this guy touring places? Is he going and performing anywhere else but his own club? Well, can't really call him a comedian then, right? Either way, guys, if you like this clip, Mark Norman, let me know how you feel about Mark Norman doing all these fucking podcasts. Like, there is certain levels of podcasts that he should be doing, and he's doing everybody's. And it's annoying, and he consistently does this. How do you feel? Let me know. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you in the next thing.